Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me. I got a new microphone. How did he jump in here so fast? Was it like when I was setting it up, it was already going or something? I mean, as soon as I pressed the button, you was in here. But yeah, I got a mic for the gym, of course, and for the shack a little bit, kind of, so we wouldn't have to hear the heater or whatever. But uh, yeah, the gym was packed. Didn't have much chance of doing any content from the gym. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not because Action said Rocky, but never said if he could hear me or not. I don't know what the audio sounded like at all. I don't know what the audio sounded like at all. Hopefully it sounds good. What? Hey, what's up, Wesley Mitchell? Good to see you, bro. Ain't seen you around in a while. Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Corrupt. Corso. Good, man. I'm glad it sounds good, man. We might be ready for doing lives from the gym again. Not today though. I'm gonna tell you what, boys. It was a mad house for a Thursday too. That Tahiti twist, boys. That last of the Tahiti twist. But yeah. Nah, hopefully the mic works out great. And we'll be able to get back on doing what we do from the gym. Trying to find the one to put this the pack in. The Bavado. You heard? But yeah, we're gonna finish up this last little bit of Tahiti twist. I've been hanging on to it. Man, I smoked. As far as that goes, boys, that cookies was really good, man. Like, helped me get a nap in the one day, helped me get to sleep the other day, man. Nice, man. But yeah. So we're gonna try and burn this last little piece up, man. It's not a big piece, just a little piece, but we're gonna see how far it gets us. And I'm not really liking this haze, man, that I got. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Mad Rabbit and the haze has more of a seem like got more of like a sativa. You know what I mean? Kind of feel like. But yeah, the gym was packed. I wanted to jump on there. I got the we popped off on the machine week this week. I got the new handles. I wanted to put the handles on the live. You know what I'm saying? Doing the flies and shit. You know, 'cause I got the cable handles. But it was just too much going on, man. It was just too much going on. It was like social hour in that bitch too. Like there was a lady in there and she was working out with a couple dudes that aren't usually there on Thursday, so I don't even know what the deal is. Of course, then we also have the New Year's resolutioners. Of course, we have them. Definitely new faces in the gym here lately. Yesterday there was a. This also cancels out. This also cancels out background noise. Awesome, man. I dig the shorts though, man. I do. Corey Smith. I couldn't remember your name, dog. I was fucking, and you know I know your name. I was struggling though, man. It's because of the Corso thing. You know what I'm saying? And then it had me like fucking churning my brain. I was like, I know what his name is, man. You know, I'll never call you that, so you probably figured that out from the get. He's probably like, what the fuck? Who's Ricky? Who the fuck's Ricky? But yeah, man, I think we're gonna turn this jewel up a little bit having the mic, man. Now you'll actually be able to hear what I'm talking about. Like when I turn my back to the camera, man, you'll be able to hear me. I wish I had a camera, man. Man, I ain't hit this in a couple days, boys. It's been about 3, 4 days, 5 days since I hit any of this Tahiti twist. Oh, man. Where's CB at? You're going to be able to hear this bong hit for shizzle. For shizzle, you're going to be able to hear this one. This one's going to be right in the mic. But yeah, I believe we can be able to cut out all the background music. All that. I tested it on a live. I did test it on the live earlier. I did like a private live and just tested it. It did work, but I still didn't know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a dongle that comes with it. It's a JBL Jewel. Man, this motherfucker pretty nice, dog. For real. No bullshitting. Katie Frizzle. Good to see you. That tasted great. That tasted great, man. But yeah, that cookies, man, had a nice buzz on it, dog. Y'all might not know this, but I ain't been on live. I got pretty pissed off. The video got messed up last time, man. And I think I did a live after that, actually, and it was kind of shitty too. Like every time I turn around, you can't hear me. Diddy, thanks for stopping in, man. So yeah, I was pretty down on the content, bro. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm not even doing this shit until I can get a mic in that actually works, because I'm tired of every time I turn my back to the camera or something, or I start walking away, you can't hear me. And that's what I bought the headphones for. Was for the mic, and it turns out that doesn't work. The only thing that sucks is I still got to get a cord because it doesn't plug into the phone. So I got to like open up my case so it'll plug in the bottom of the phone. But absolutely, man. Yeah, man, I'm glad to hear it. We got a good machine chest day in though. We did. We really did. I feel great about it. We got to use the new handles. Everybody was saying something about them too. So y'all know I won't fucking around. I got some nice handles. It was only like $20, but like cheap ones are like $10. So you know what I mean? But yeah, I broke them out. Was getting ready to hit the flies. I asked, dude, y'all done over here, Joe? He's like, yeah. He was like, damn, what did you buy your own handles? I was like, yeah, man. Had to, man. I couldn't put up with it. When they bought them shit, they actually bought some decent handles. They did eventually. But still, I just rather have my own stuff now, man, to be honest with you. That way I don't have to worry about one of them breaking or something like that. And with the yoga mat, I don't have to worry about somebody not wiping down the yoga mat and keeping their head sweat all over it. Money well spent. Money well spent. Oh yeah. Man, it's got a good taste to it. Yeah. We should have just went ahead and got what we had last week. We should have just got the same thing again when we went, but what I've been doing, man, I've been watching hella mountain climbing videos. I know. Wasn't what you was expecting. I mean, I've said before that I like watching Alex Honnold and that guy. I mean, if nothing else, man, even if everybody feels like he's just like, like the rock climbing superstar or whatever, it still got me to end up watching the stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been on YouTube, man. There's all kinds of content on YouTube, rock climbing content. Man, shit's freaky. Sorry, y'all, if that was loud in your all's ear. I'm trying to work out the gain and everything, you know what I mean? But it seemed like it was doing okay. It might be a little bit loud, actually. I didn't like adjust the gain down. I just turned the background off because of the heater. And I wanted to help get it, the microphone, but I'd rather just go on and get it, man. I was looking at all of them have been, because he already did some and they still redacted them. So are they still redacted or what? Because that's the thing, bro. We already know, right? We already know there was some funny shit going on. And we know that there's a good chance that, you know, whatever that might be, I guarantee you that don't come out. I guarantee you that don't come out. They still gonna hide the truth, I think. You know what I mean? Because like I've said before, man, it kind of makes it weird. It makes me, and I'm just a stupid hillbilly, but I start thinking like, damn, wonder what else they've been not telling us about, they've been involved in. You know what I mean? And trust and believe, a lot of people wasn't going his way, man. They was not going JFK's way. And 100% they was trying to get MLK out the way. Making trouble, man, not going along, trying to look out for the little guy. What the fuck? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. But yeah, I don't care much about that stuff, man, because there's not much I can do about it. I like listening to the military stories. And those guys actually are the people that end up putting those people into, you know, the mess they get in. But at the same time, man, like, I can't, there ain't fuck all. Well, I'm gonna sit here and fucking raise hell and throw a fit. It ain't gonna do no fucking good, man. Tell my point of view. Well, I think we should. I think the government. Well, why don't the? I wish they. What's that gonna do? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. And then knowing 30, what is it, 60 years later, something like that. What was it? It was in the 70s, right? Oh, he's talking about, you know, Trump came back in and now he's declassified all the information for the MLK and JFK stuff that's all been classified this whole time. That's what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about anyway. My bad. But look, man, there's always going to be speculation, man. And even, like I said, even if they tell us, man, I'm never going to feel like I really know the truth of the matter, because I don't think they never going to tell us the truth of the matter. And I think they do things they ain't supposed to be doing all the time. I do. But hey, I also feel like sometimes things have to be done. You know, sometimes things have to be done and not tell us. That's the way I feel too, also. So I stay out of it. I don't vote, nor do I care to. I'm not a politic person. I hear the peripherals as everybody else does because they made politics into um, a big soap opera for grown people to watch. Which they kind of had to because nobody gave a shit about it. So, Kokomo Joe. But yeah, I've been watching hella rock climbing videos, man. Man, I can't even remember the dudes' names or none of that, man. But it's so crazy. They're climbing up like sheer rock cliffs, right? Damn, I'm trying to catch this shit on fire. They're climbing up sheer rock cliffs, man, that turn into ice. And then like ice overhangs that they gotta climb like out and then over top of. And then on top of that, then there's like snow on top, like all these snow cap parts they gotta climb up before they got to the top. You know what I mean? Before they got to the, you know, the peak, the summit, if you will. But nah, man, they was talking about what got me on it is recently on Everest, like about 6, 8 months ago, 9 months ago. One of the guys was climbing, helping other climbers, and he didn't really have a whole lot of equipment on because he was up there trying to like quickly help climbers through certain sections, and then he's going back down. So he didn't need like, you know, because he wasn't going to be up there for very long. He had less like clothes and all that. You know what I mean? Like, well, he ends up falling over. Like he ends up falling off the like there's a rope and there's a part that's called the oh no, this is K2. I'm sorry. K2. On K2, there's a part that's called the bottleneck because it's like a super narrow passage to go through, right? Well, dude falls and they're trying to help him kind of, and then this lady that's like a super famous climber and her Sherpa are like, oh well, we can't help him, fuck it. So they go up to the summit and then come back down, and they pass the people that ended up stopping and trying to help the guy. He's hanging upside down off the mountain, still strapped into the line that everybody's using to go up and shit. You know what I'm saying? And people were just clipping around him and shit and going around him while he's hanging upside down like this. Well, his abdomen had been exposed for so long to the cold air and stuff, man. Like by the time they got him pulled back up onto the little ledge there that they had to walk across, I mean, that was, you know what I mean? Everest was, they were on two guys had summited. One guy was an African guy, and I think maybe South African. I'm not sure, man. But he was like the first West African, maybe. Maybe he's like the first West African. I don't know. He was the first African dude, some part of Africa or whatever, right, to summit, right? And he's coming back around with his guide, and they had to like unclip and then like clip back in around these people that were like trying to summit at the same time, right? Because there's all these people trying to summit and shit, right? So it's basically like a line waiting to get up there. It's not like it used to be where it's like, you know, you and your buddy and you're trying to make it up there. Now there's so many people that do it that there's a line waiting to get up there. And then you got to come back down, right? Well, you got to pass that line of people when you come back down if you go at the busiest part of the day, right? Well, they unclip and then they step onto a snow, damn, what do they call it? Crevasse. No, the crevasses are the things that go down on the ground and the ice on the, like, you know, Grand Canyon ice cliff things, right? The, damn, I'm trying to think of what it is. I forget what they call it, man. Portis. I think that's what it is. A snow portis, I think is what they call it. Anyway, the mountain's going up like this, right? And there's so much snow done fell that there's snow and it's hanging out over top the mountain like this, right? And there's space underneath of it, but it's like a big snow cliff here, right? I mean, huge, gigantic, right? And the people unclip and they come around the people and they're going to clip back into the thing, right? They're getting ready to step around the people onto that snowbank that's like kind of like hanging over, but you can't tell. You don't know that, right? You can't really see that it's like a portis or whatever, right? So when they step out, guess what? It collapsed as soon as they unhooked. And you know this was going to be a quick thing. Like I'm gonna unhook from here. I'm gonna walk around these people right here, and then I'm gonna hook right back in, right? Well, while they were moving around, it collapsed. Those two people never to be seen again. And then two more people that were strapped in fell too, and they ended up getting them back up because and dude was freaking out, bro. Dude is definitely freaking out in the video. You have to see the video, but he's got the crampons. They're like the shoes with the spikes and shit. And homeboy's like trying to get his foot into the snow like big time so he can pull himself back up and shit. Oh man, dude's freaking. And I was watching a guy that knows like how to climb. Like he's talking about it or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, dude definitely doesn't know how to use crampons apparently. But you know, I didn't know no different. I'm looking at him I'm like, oh yeah, this dude's freaking. He's trying to get back up. He don't care. Like he's just trying like he's trying to kick his foot into the thing, you know, like it's like the shoe and then it's got the crampon on it, which is basically just like these spikes that hang out and then you strap it to your boots, you know what I'm saying? So that you can climb in the ice. Yeah, no, I was trying to tell the old lady, I was like, man, what if I started rock climbing all of a sudden, babe? Because it's like weird too, right? Because like on some of it, man, like say it's like bouldering or something like that, right? Where you gotta climb up and over, right? And like there's like these little bitty holds, and you gotta like grab it with your fingers, and then you gotta hold on to it so tightly so that you can reach up and now grab another little bitty thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, some of them are like ledges and shit, you know what I'm saying? And dude's like, you gotta use all the power in your biceps to try to pull yourself up onto here and then leverage your foot over there to get a foothold. Yeah, I know, dog. I know, dog. It looks like it's fun though, man. It does. It does look like it's fun, man. Some of the shots look crazy as shit, obviously. Like, I don't know if I could do no, 2,000 feet, man. That's, I mean, and these dudes are doing like crazy shit over 2,000 feet. You know what I mean? Sheer rock wall, 2,000 feet, just, and you're up there. I don't know, dude. I'm not like in the heights like that. Like talk about those. You know what I mean? Damn, I feel like we need to catch a buzz, man. I don't know what I'm gonna smoke, man. The only thing I can smoke is the rest of this damn cookies, really. I got 2 daytime weeds, I think. The bud tender definitely steered me the wrong way on these jewels, man. I can tell you that. I don't want to smoke the last bud of cookies just yet. But damn, man. This haze, I just don't know, man. I don't know about this haze, man. Mazama's haze. I don't think I'm a big haze fan, to be honest with you. I mean, it's got a good smell to it, though. That's the weird thing. It's got a good smell to it, though. It could be because it's just so fucking cold in here. The bud's like fucking frozen. You know what I'm saying? My medicine's frozen. Smells good. I gotta check on Sophie. I've been in here for like 15 minutes. Sophie! Oh, sorry. Sophie! Sorry, y'all. That was probably loud. I tried to cover it up the second time. You good, girl? What are you doing out here? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, Soph? Are you cold? You want to come in here? I know you don't want to. It's starting to warm up in here a little bit, though. Hell yeah. What happened? So your smile is failing. Do it look more like what? Oh, man. He said crickets. Look at Sofa Dog. Hold on. Sofa Dog, check. Look at she's trying to run. Look, there she is. Sofa Dog. Sofa Dog, check. Oh, what, Soph? Huh? What's wrong? It's cold outside, ain't it? All right, here. Smoke this last pieces of haze. Maybe I'm tripping, man. It's probably just because I've been spoiled from last week. You know, you get something really nice, and then now it's like, oh man. modern day cowboy over here. You already know. TG. Hey, Wishbone, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping through, man. I hope you've been doing all right, brother. Yeah, I hope you've been doing all right, man. Got a new microphone for the show. Hopefully it sounds good, man, for you. Should be better audio for the content from now on. Should do better. You know what I mean? You can actually hear what I'm saying from now on. Them 2 videos kind of got me upset, so I stopped making them. For about 3 or 4 days, we ain't done them live because I was waiting for the microphone to come in. Just to get you up to speed since you just came in. But now we sounding good. So back to business as usual, hopefully. And some. Yeah, dude. I mean, if it keeps being busy in the gym, I'll just do it after the gym. You know what I mean? Just be what it is, man. We'll just do at the shack like we used to. If it's gonna keep being silly. I mean, it's a rack of people, not just like there's like no way I'm gonna be well, if I was in the studio, but yesterday they was doing like sparring and shit in there. I don't even know. I was like, this is wild. This is not a boxing gym, fellas. I mean, I don't know, bro, but they was like sparring and shit, hitting each other with mitts and all kinds of shit. What do you think, Soph? What do you think? Want to go back outside? Did you warm up? You want to go outside? Sorry, y'all. Hell yeah, I just got the notification for actions, not distractions. Just dropped the video about. Now, see, I don't know, man. That just feels like yeah, it's I got the little app too. I didn't tell y'all about that, but I downloaded the app too, and you can mess with the gain and turn down the background noise and all that. You know what I mean? So it should sound pretty quiet, except for me, which will be good at the gym because I keep getting dinged with not copyrights, but like it's not like a problem, but I have to share my 11 cents with the dude that made the song that's in the very, very background that y'all can't barely even hear. I gotta share my 11 cents with him. So, but I was like, hell with it, man. I deleted the one because it wasn't like in a certain spot, and it let me just delete the audio. I think too, the song, not the whole thing. But the second time, it wanted me to mute it because it's like super in the background, so it can't cut it out. So silly, man. So yeah, I gotta split my 11 cents with homeboy that made the song. He's probably thinking, damn, nice. He probably called his old lady, hey, this hillbilly out of Virginia made me a nickel. See, now that's the weird thing, man. I feel like it tastes a little better now. It's a little bit warmer. You know what I mean? That's kind of a minty. Kind of like a mint. Just like the very top of the bud too, but like I said, I ain't really cared for it this whole time. Maybe it's just because it was too cold. Starting to warm up in here though now. I'll stick this other, since we done killed that, stick the bravado thing into this. Oh man, did y'all see the I don't know if y'all really it almost is like a minty kind of, man. Like, to be honest with you, a little bit I don't know. Strange, dog. That fresh maker, yeah. Not minty, but like, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. For lack of a better term, I guess. You know what I mean? Ooh, look at that. Watch this, boys. Look. Oh, it was popped up just a second ago. For sure it was. I must have pushed it and knocked it down. Just stick. See, it smells like it's something I'd like. It just don't taste like it smells. It's got like a sweet smell to it. I still got a piece of that Jack Herer over here too, but that's more of like a daytime deal too. Nah, I ain't never. I wonder if that's why they call all that stuff mints though. You think it is? Like this mints and that mints. What's this? Like that's Kush mints and grape cream. I ain't thinking much of that either, to be honest with you. But hey, listen. This is what was, the next thing for high terpene count from getting the exact same thing that I had last time. And I had such a great experience with that. I was like, let's switch it up a little bit. Let's get something different. I should have got another cookies. I should have, but it was just because it was full price. And my like, oh, I'm not gonna spend $10 more. I know it just sounds ridiculous when you think about it. You know what I mean? Why not just spend $10 more? Because then it's like, oh, $10 on this and $10 on that. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? Not to mention a weed head's going damn near argue with you over $5. You know what I mean? Strange as it is, but that's what they do. Nah, man. Nah. Come on, man. 35. Not 40, bro. 35. Come on. There we go. We got her going now. Yeah, I've seen the videos before. I ain't never done it before though. That one was Mad Rabbit, the one that was Kush Mints or whatever. I don't know what you're asking me. But no, I'm not doing that with the Coke. I don't drink Coke. I'd have to go buy Coke just to do it. And then I'm gonna have to ruin a whole thing of Coke. It'd probably make a good video though. Like I'm like, oh shit, fuck man, look at that. Oh, look out. One more, boys. One more. Shit, man. Sorry. The Drew Sharon dude. Y'all know him? Remember, I'll tell y'all about him all the time. I know you don't always like go over and watch what I'm talking about, but the Drew Sharon guy is from the UK, right? And homeboy said that he got pulled over, right? And he's got a medical thing. Well, they pull him over and they find his medical. So they give him a drug swab and all this other stuff, and they like taking him to court, right? And he's like, "Bruh, I got a prescription." So that pretty much negates the whole deal, right? So he had to get a lawyer and everything and go through the courts and everything, and he finally got it back. Well, he's been waiting for a long time, like to come to America. He's been trying to come to America so that he can do his medical marijuana videos from, he does them in Thailand, he does them in Amsterdam, he does them in Spain, he does them in I think that's it, because he can't come to America yet. So he's trying to get a visa, right? And part of the problem was because of that getting pulled over for so long, he couldn't do it, right? So then he got a good lawyer to try to get him to come over, right? Well, when he went to Thailand for a while, he's been making videos in in Thailand a little bit here recently, but he also does videos from Amsterdam and stuff. But so he goes back to the UK, right? And he's done paid this lawyer and everything, and he's supposed to be getting this US visa, and guess what? He got pulled over again. And guess what? He got busted again. Yeah, buddy. So now he's hit. So he's got to like fight the case again. He's like trying to tell him, like, this has already happened, man. Like, I have a prescription, bro. And they're like, nah, it might be fake. So they have to like prove it, and then but they have to go through all the shit, right? Well, he made the video like I think today or yesterday, and he was like in 3 weeks he was supposed to do it, but it's gonna take him like 10 months to get through all the courts and everything to get that shit done, and that's the way that shit goes too, man. Even in America, it takes fucking forever. Like usually it's like, you know, it's at least 6, 8 months, 10 months, you know what I mean? At the very least. And that's on something simple. You know what I mean? That's on something simple. A year, even more, you know what I mean, on something serious. So now he's hit on getting his visa and shit. So he was like, man, I'm just gonna start doing stuff from, you know, other places instead of there and just keep moving around. I was like, that's crazy, man. That'd be so crazy to feel like using that position, like where you didn't want to be in the country you was from so badly. You know what I mean? But like he said, man, he paid like this really expensive lawyer to try to get him the visa to the US. So like he's been spending a whole bunch of money on trying to get here. Now he's kind of hit, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he can't just wait, like put off the visa thing for 10 months or what. I guess not easily because he was pretty much like, yeah. Dude seems like a good guy though. Like he's like a skater dude and everything. And he does like all kinds of like medical stuff, like um from the UK. You know what I mean? So that's what got me watching it, a long time ago. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna go in now. I've been said everything. I've been talking about everything I think I got for today anyway. Shit, probably right now, man. I would think. But shit, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we got calisthenics. So the only thing that sucks is this week also calisthenics is on, but it is Friday. So most people that aren't really about it go and do whatever. And like Fridays are hard to get to the gym. You're like, oh man, I'll go do this. Or oh man, I might go do that. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome, dude. Cause I'm gonna definitely be trying to use it. That's for sure, man. Trying to invest, a little bit back into what I got going on here. Like I said, I need to get one of those tripods that follows you around and shit. Them jewels like $100, and I got bigger fish to fry right now. But I need to get one because those things are cool. It's like face. What's it say? Tracking, face tracking, whatever, right? But you just hold the little thing, and the jewel like moves when you move. So I can set it up in there in the like in that studio part, and it would follow me. You know what I mean? I don't know if it would. It would probably still catch people and stuff on the other side, but and it's a big tripod. It's like 70 inches, so you know something like this here. So, but I think that turned the game up too. Anyhow, I'm finna go in the house, y'all. Y'all be good now. Don't be so hard on yourself all the time like I am. And try to be nice to the people around you, you know? It's a lot easier when you're nice to yourself to be nice to the people around you. That being said, what do you mean? Like it's clipped right here, so. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, so like if I set it down and then I was in the gym, you can still hear me pretty good from over here. Like even if I was talking kind of low. I don't know though, because I got the background turned down. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if I'd have I wonder if I had the mic if the background was turned up. Does it sound right? Still hear it decent. But see, that's what I'm saying. I got the background turned down and I was talking low too. I was talking low too though. But I turned on the background thing because the heater's right here. And it was picking up the heater just barely. So I just turned it on low. So you still should be able to hear me decent. You know what I mean? And if I spoke up, it would have probably been better. You know, I was kind of talking low to see if you still hear it if I was talking low. Because sometimes I'll be talking low in the gym too, especially like when a lot of people's around and shit. Even though they got headphones on. So I shouldn't give a shit, but I don't know. I'm trying not to be like too obtrusive. Yeah, no, I shouldn't. Like when I turned on the app, I can mess with the gain and everything, and I can turn down the noise canceling or whatever. And when I just turned it on, you could there was like a little bit of green, but as soon as I turned on noise canceling low, the green went away. And then when I talked, you could hear it, like you could see the green bar going across. But as soon as I stopped talking, it was like, you know what I mean? It should be quiet, pretty close anyway. But yeah, thanks, bro. Hey, I appreciate you doing that for me though, man, because I wasn't thinking about that. And thanks for y'all hanging out with me tonight for a little bit. It's been a minute, and it's kind of weird getting back in the groove after you ain't done it in a while. But and it's always like, man, I don't even know if I want to fucking do this shit. And I got brand new mic, didn't even do nothing at the gym or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I almost didn't go live at all tonight. But anyway, man, y'all be good to yourself. I'm out of here. Tell your loved ones you love them. Bicycle. Hey, thanks, man. Bicycle.